We've now connected our railway from Paignton all the way to Stroud, but before we reroute our trains, there's still the small matter of ensuring every new station is connected to its corresponding town. Bring on the buses, ensuring every passenger can reach their destination. Trust me, you're about to see more bus routes than you've ever seen before. Hey everyone, it's M4J here and welcome back to From Steam to Electricity here on Transport Fever 2. We're in March 1912. We're about to lose the Titanic. That's a sad moment, isn't it? Quite sobering when you think about it. I forgot to do the main line upgrade, so I'm going to do that very quickly whilst I'm talking about my plans for today, because the goal of today is to get as much of the connections in the main line here up and running. That includes things like buses to the local towns, potentially some ships as well if necessary, anything we might need in order to get passengers moving and moving fast. That's what I'm aiming to achieve today. Sorry, it's going to take a long time, I've just realised, because, yeah, doing the signalling on this line, I literally gave myself tendinitis in my wrist doing all the signalling here. That was extreme. It's not going to be too bad, though, because we're already at Tamworth. So this is going to take a little while. But yeah, we're going to, might as well, actually, since I'm doing this, we're going to be all the way up at Paignton. So at that point, we might as well start at Kirkbymoorside and work our way back. We connected Stroud up last time out, including a bus line over to Shoreham, which seems to be quite popular, actually. I was watching it off camera, and things were going quite nicely, so I'm quite happy about that. And yeah, there's some other... Is it this one? Yeah, from Northallerton, Wells Next to Sea, and also from Woking up to Enfield. We need to get a bus line in there as well, which means putting buses in around those communities. I'm very much interested in getting passengers moving now, because we are starting to reach the age, actually, where the motor car is about to be a thing. And I do want to compete with that quite early if I can. I know that some people have said in this game that the car kills the train in many respects. So yeah, they might have to make some cuts as we go along as well, but ultimately I do want to... Oh, money. I do want to get as much of this up and running as possible and then worry about cutting stuff back if necessary. As for the trains, I don't think it's going to be a simple case of one service fast, one service slow operating along this line, because actually what I would like is to have at least two stopping services along here. One that goes all the way up to Towcester and one that starts at Paignton. So there may be some limitations in what we can and can't do with that. And as for the fast service, I want a direct from Cockerhead, but I also want a service from Towcester as well. So that might make things a little complicated or a little fun, depending on how you want to look at it. Let's see if I can just unsuper fast these bits there. There we go. Alright. So yeah, Paignton is still going to be a terminus for things, so having a stopping service start here isn't such a bad idea. It would have to use these platforms, but that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to completely redo all of the other passenger services that use this line between Cockerhead and here at Paignton, including the ones that run via Towcester. There's probably going to be a total overhaul of passenger services on all of the lines, to be honest, in order to make this work. Let's start over here then at Kirkbymoorside, as promised. I think we're just going to do a simple loop here for now. Eventually in the future we will make this a little more complicated. I'm going to put this one here, which does mean extending some roads. Let's do this, and then we'll do that. And then here, let's do that, and then let's do that. Nope, that's the wrong thing, Mark. And then we'll put another stop in on this street. Let's put the road depot in as well. That can go probably just here for now. Keep things nice and simple as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make you dark blue. You are Pax. Is it Kirkby? Yeah. Kirkbymoorside. Kirkbymoorside. You get the idea. Already know, I'm like, actually, this isn't a good idea because we've got an industry here, an industry over here, one here, one here, one here, and one couple up here, actually, that we could connect. I'm not going to do this. I have changed my mind. What I'm going to do instead, we're going to keep the one outside the station. That's fine. But instead, we're going to put a couple here. And we're going to put a couple here. And we're going to put a couple over here. Like so. These two are going to head down this way and connect up with this, which means we're going to need a loop of sorts. There we go. So you're going to go there. And then, do we go to the coal mine? I don't actually think we do. I think we might just end this line here. That's fine. We are, though, going to put a couple of stops over here. Then we're going to run up to this. Now, if I was to put one... You see, it almost wanted to then. It almost wanted to, which makes me think if I was to build a road along here and connect that like that, and then got this. There you go. There you go. Now what? That's a good question, because there's two other industries here. So I think the first thing we'll do is just build this. And that will be this one. Come on, money. Don't let me down now, son. That's a lot of money we've lost there, so I've got to be careful. Things right now are fine. We've not put in any new trains or anything that are going to be stupidly expensive. That's next episode's job by the looks of things. So I think right now everything is hunky-dory and a-okay. Just got to keep an eye on things and don't be stupid about it, basically. Okay, so that's that side done, and then for this side, could I do something like this? Yes. Stick you there, and then on this one, I think if I was to build that there, that becomes the shortcut, and then this can be where the bus stop goes, possibly. There are these two as well, which are going to get connected up in the future. We're not going to worry about that right now. So because this then is quite... It's going to get busy. We're going to have 3 lines coming through here. So I'm actually tempted to remove that and replace it with one of these. Possibly... No, I don't want it there because that defeats the point. Maybe just opposite the station in one of these spots. If I could squeeze it. If I squeeze it in there, it doesn't bulldoze anything. But again, then these are too close. What this is showing is a lack of pre-planning. Maybe if I remove this road here. Yeah, it fits there. Oh, I don't have the money for it, but it fits. Come on, game. Come on, game. Just a little tickle. Just enough to build this, and then you can go red again for a bit, just while I'm figuring out lines and stuff. There we go. Good game. So yeah, this stop here's a little close, but It's fine. It could be worse. Okay. I'm going to stop saying okay now. So we're going to do that. Over to here. And then we're going to go this one, and then back. We don't need to stop. To be honest, we don't need to stop here twice either, but it makes sense. But we don't need to go, you know, here and then here. It just, this bit forms a loop. And then we go there again, don't we? So you are dark blue, and you are Pax Kirkbymoorside 1. The spelling looks wrong, even though I know it's right, because I've just checked it. You're then going to run up here, and again, similar thing, where you're not going to stop at George Street on the way back. Got to make sure that this is set up as well, so we'll go back and do the other one now. Kirkbymoorside 2. So yeah, this one, just make sure that you've got access to both there. And then you, there, and there, I guess, for now. This, I think, is the one that's going to connect up to the food processing plant, and I think this one is going to connect up to the steel mill. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This might look useless right now, by the way, but just bear in mind that we're going to be connecting trains next episode. I'm pretty certain it's going to be next episode now. So there might be someone in Paynton who works at the oil refinery, and they'll get the train to Kirkbymoorside, and then they'll get the bus onwards. That's why I'm doing it like this now. Because it might, as I said, seem dumb. Oh, we got new vehicles now. Look at that. Very nice. This, as I said, I can't even speak. It looks dumb now, but it's worth it in the future. 1, 2, 3. And off they go. So if I check this now. Yep. Machine factory. Shepshead. Where's Shepshead? Up there. Should we connect these together? That's not a bad idea, is it? From the bus station here, we could potentially connect Shepshead to Kirkbymoorside. Not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do that as well. You watch now as literally no one uses this. But, yeah, it could be really popular. Who knows? Right, you are Pax Kirkbymoorside, whoops, to Shepshead. And we'll get another bus out on that. What's the fastest bus? That's a 25-mile-an-hour one. I think it's going to be that, right? I can't imagine. I mean, look at these. These are all connected and working well. Excellent stuff. It's just getting people moving. That's what we're doing now. That's what this is all about. Speaking of, Woking. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of industries around here as well. And actually, we don't want to get confused with Tewkesbury. So I don't think we'll connect this one up, but we'll connect these ones up. For sure. And we need to connect up Enfield. So actually, this could be a single bus from Woking to Enfield that stops at... is that going to work? Probably not, actually. I think these two forests should be connected via their own route. And I think we're going to rebuild this road here to make that so. So let's from here just bit away. Hey, what on earth was that? Definitely not what I had in mind there. Let's do something like this, and then we'll do something like this. And then this will be where that goes. Lovely. Oh, that's a lot deeper underground than I wanted as well. That's not what I had in mind. Let's build a loop. I don't think you can actually do that on industries, which is interesting, because I can do it here. No problem. Yeah. So Woking is going to need a bus station as well. And I think this one pretty much can go directly opposite the station. I know we're kind of messing with buildings. Maybe if I build it here. Yeah. If I did that. And then we can have... nope. I had it right the first time. Stops here and here. And then also stops... I guess we can have a couple here as well. This route is going to come out this way. I can tell you that already. So let's start building this road. If you're going to come out and around... To be honest, you could basically go parallel with the track. Here. So let's do that. Just for a smidge. And in fact, you could bridge over as well. Kind of works, doesn't it? And then somewhere, maybe this way, you're going to do this. And then that allows you to get down and underneath and all that good stuff. So over here then, you're going to have a little thing here with a bus stop in there. Lovely. And then this side, I think we're going to do something incredibly similar. Build that straight across like that, and then stick that in like so. The order of these, I don't yet note. I don't yet know. Here, we're going to go 2 there like that, 2 here like this, and then over here, I think what we're going to do is build straight across like that, and then also connect this to this, and then pop you there. Okay. We still need to connect up this sawmill, and to be honest, we can actually connect these. Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Aha. Maybe this will be a Tewkesbury connection then. Because what I'm seeing is this. I said last episode, didn't I? If we wanted to connect this up, this is how we do it. And here we are now, connecting it up, and this is how we're doing it. There we are. So we're going to do that. But, actually, we're not going to do that. Excuse me. My throat is at that point again, it seems. We're also going to take these out. Because we're going to put down proper truck stops here now. So... you need to be that. You're already correct. So now we can put you there. Technically, you need another cargo. And then on this side, we'll put a passenger. There we go. And then we can stick one of these babies. Make this a little bit longer. There we go, a couple of those. Same thing over here. We'll make this 2 actually, and we'll make this 30 meters. This is just in case we use the traction engines for this. Although I think we're getting to the stage now where it actually makes more sense to start using the faster vehicles that run more frequently. They're carrying less per load, but they're doing it quicker, more quickly. Sorry, not quick. Yeah, quicker. They're doing it quicker. That is English. So yeah, that does make an interesting conundrum. Speaking of interesting conundrums, I really am torn as to how to connect this up. I'm actually tempted to do this and connect it that way. Because now we've got an interesting thing here where there's a forest, there's a sawmill, there's a tool factory. We can create a whole chain of industries just in this area, creating tools that we then bring back to Woking. And first of all, tools are accepted in Woking, and second of all, we could load them on a train. And that just creates a whole host of possibilities, including this food processing plant as well. So let's build. Whoops, not that. Let's build this over here as well, and we'll put a passenger thing there. I'm not going to do anything with buildings there. We're just going to leave it as that. Same over here, actually. Let's take this out, pop this back in. There we go. If we do that, and again, we won't build anything other than the passenger stop there. Okay. So this route here is going to be the food processing plant, the oil sand mine, and the tools factory. The route coming south this way. Actually, maybe we won't have one coming south. Maybe we'll add this. This could actually form a whole loop, thinking about it. I know it seems really stupid. You got to come up here, over, and back down again, though. I'm not a fan of that. Maybe we'll just have a bus that goes between Woking and Tewkesbury as well and connects up the industries along the way. That's not a terrible idea. And then, right, let's start planning out routes, because I'm going to forget otherwise. So, from here, you are going to go this way and this way up to here. And then I think actually you are going to run back. Like so. Okay, Woking. No. Packs. Woking. 1. Then a new line. This one. I'm actually tempted to do that. And then this. And this. And then this again. Which might seem stupid, but if I connect that spur there up to this, or even over to here, that then becomes viable. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. So you are Pax Woking 2. As for Pax Woking 3, we'll come back to that in a second. Let's for now though just connect you up to you. And if I select this and this, boom. So we're skipping this on the way back. There's no point. Okay. You were connected as well, weren't you? Yes, you were. And then that's connected, and that one there's connected. Cool. This stop here as well, I think, is going to be used for the Enfield line. Again, there are lots of industries, and we could even get from Enfield to Wells. Oh boy, there's a lot of possibilities here. A lot of possibilities. For Enfield, what are the chances I could get one stop? Look at that. One stop that basically serves everything here right now. No, not yet. What am I doing? We still need to connect these industries up. So this one is going to be one of these. That's strange that it seems to copy the bus stop settings over to the cargo and vice versa. So we're going to do that there. We're also going to connect up the goods factory, I think. Although right now, I think we can just do that. We can change that in the future. Okay, now we can connect these up. This is all good. I think as well, though, I am going to just put that and that. Just cause. Just quickly as well. I wonder how many people now are using our bus. 61%. Actually, that's a lot more than I thought. I just saw Loddon on there as well. Yeah, because now you're connecting up to Shepstead. People can go to Middlewich and places. I hadn't even thought of that. could have pretended I thought of that, but I genuinely didn't. So you're going to go there, up to there, then to there, then to there, and then to Enfield. And then on the way back, we are also going to stop at these places because there might be people in Enfield that want to go to those places for work. Right, that, red, you are Pax, Woking to Enfield. Nice. And then finally, we will be connecting up Tewkesbury. But how? Actually, okay, there's one other thing I want to do. Give me money. Come on, game. There's one other Woking line that I would like. Basically, I want to run from Woking to these two industries purely because you can't really get to them from Tewkesbury, so it makes more sense to do it from Woking. I think. Maybe not. But that's my 2 cents. You're going to go there and there, down to here. Actually, not that one first. You're going to go to this one first, and then that one. So that makes you Woking 4, I think. I'm going to do 3 first. Yeah, it was 3. Phew! Got it right. This is going to be a line out of Tewkesbury, and then you can say they kind of overlap. Yeah. Alright, let's get this up and running. Like before, we'll put the depot directly opposite there. I kind of like these little... Maybe we'll go 3 of these. Woking 1. Whoops. Woking 2. Woking 3. And then we'll get one of the big dogs here for the line to Enfield. There we go. Just check. Yep, Enfield 3% right now, but that will increase. These are all going up. Tewkesbury. Yeah, it's gone up to 7 already. Loads of stuff here getting connected. That's all looking good. Excellent. Anything from Enfield? We could connect these up. I'm not going to do that right now. I am tempted, though, to get this up and running. Because that's pretty much one line now. And also this. Getting this connected to that. So maybe this one over to here. You do have to take a bit of a roundabout way. But then up to there. Into Woking. And then back. I know we're technically not doing that sort of thing anymore. But it's too good an opportunity to pass up, isn't it? If I was to place you there... No, it has to be on this road. To cover all of those buildings. Okay. So you're going to start here. Then you're going to run to over there. Then you're going to run to over there. And then you're going to run to there. So at this first stop, you are picking up logs. At this second stop, you are dropping off logs. Excuse me, that's my chair squeaking. Picking up planks. This third stop, you are dropping off those planks. You're picking up tools. And then at the final stop, you are dropping off those tools. You are mixed Woking. There we are, and then we'll get a brand new truck out on that. It's going to be this one. Excellent. This forest is going to get connected up to this paper mill. We just haven't done that yet. And this forest can also go over there if we need it. Tewkesbury. Let's do Tewkesbury. So I think... Nope, I don't think. I thought I could fit a bus stop in there. Oh, technically I could if I did it. Nope, still can't. Never mind. Could do it there. Let's make 20. Right outside the station. I know that the roads and stuff might make this a problem in the future. We could always make this double-sided though. That's an option. So let's see. We've got a food processing plant. We've got 2 food processing plants actually. Is there a grain farm nearby? No. All these places that accept grain. Was there 4 I can see just on screen now. And yet nowhere providing it. Interesting. Okie dokie. Let's build a couple of stops here. A couple of stops at this end of the high street. And then we'll come down to over here. I want to get more of a curve. There we go. You can go there. So that's one line. And then the second line will come up this way. We'll have a couple just there. And then, yeah, you're going to be the one that comes up to these 2 places. Interesting, I can have a stop there that actually covers that. But I think just for completionist's sake, I will do it like this. I didn't connect to you, did I? No. So you are going to be the up there first, then there. Okie dokie. I think that's Tewkesbury done. We could connect this one up. Again, I'm not going to. Technically, you're closer to Northallerton anyway, but yeah, we're not going to. We're just going to do these 2 lines right now. For the depot, we could build that here, or I could build it there. That's fine. Right, new line. Start here, go via this, down to there. That's the end of that one, isn't it? So then there and there. Make you dark blue. You are packs. Tewkesbury 1. New line. There, there, there. And then all the way up here to the end. And then back here on the way back. And then there and there. You are packs. Whoops. Tewkesbury 2. Now these ones can just be this type. Nice and easy. Tewkesbury 1. Tewkesbury 2. Excellent. Cool. Let's check if this is doing anything. Should start to tick over at some point. You see numbers here are changing. It's thinking about it. I did say having a line between Tewkesbury and Woking, didn't I? I think the train actually is going to take care of most of that. There we go. Yeah, I think the train is going to take care of most of that. I don't want to pollute the waters too much with that. So we'll move on to Northallerton, and here we're also connecting up to Wells, of course. Now this one, I think we're going to have a bigger bus station. Almost tempted to make it full size, because we're going to have express trains stopping here as well. So I'm going to build that directly opposite like so, and also, just to really hammer home how important I think this is, I'm going to stick one of those there too. It's called Central. It's not. It's nowhere near the centre, but whatever. There's a lot of industries here that I think we could connect up. So we could have one line that comes out to these 4, and then we could have another line that goes up this way to the fishery, and the food processing plant, actually. Then we've got the line up to Wells that can connect up with these 2 industries along the way. Plus, we could even have... actually, no, because that goes out to Tamworth. So yeah, 3 lines. Then the line that goes up to Wells, of course. And then from Wells, we could even connect up all these lines. So there's a lot of possibilities here for what we can do. I am going to connect you to you. And I'm going to put... Ah, yeah, you did the thing I didn't want you to do. Because that looks ugly. In fact, that looks really ugly. I'm going to completely redo that. It'll do. I'm going to put 2 stops here. Like so. Now, Northallerton, yeah. This is an interesting town. Really, the station should have been at the bottom here. And then everything is up this way. But what I might do, just to make this work, I'm going to put another set of stops there. And then maybe a couple just over here for when the town does start to grow. And then for these. So we're going to put a line across like this. And that's going to be the location of a stop. We are then going to do all of these. So that works. That one. For this one, we could just do that. The little ellipsis. This one will go straight across like this, and we'll put you... Technically, that one can go there. Maybe that one should have gone on the outside, actually. Let's move that. There we are. And then this one... Again, it's going to be on a loop. Like so. And then the fishery one. Guess we'll just do that. So we are stopping on the way there and the way back, which goes against what I was just saying, but never mind. Yeah, so I think this line, we're going to come out of the bus station and then we're going to stop here, then down here, and then for now, I think we're just going to have a stop at the end here. And then it will double back, and that will be one line. This is going to be out to the west. We could potentially do something to Tamworth. Maybe. I think with the roads that we've got here, we should definitely look at connecting that to that. And then we can have another set of stops on this street. And again, this goes for if we build something out to the east. I think I said west just now, I meant east. But now we're just going to terminate it there. You should be covered, yeah, by that. Now this. So, will you connect? Yes, you will. Good. You won't, because you're too far away. But if I was to build this to this, now would you? Yes. Good stuff. God, that makes my life so much easier. And then we'll build another one of these, and we could place it there, but I kind of want to build it central. Ah, there. One building. That's worth it, in my opinion. And then we'll build that there. I think, does that cover everything? That pretty much covers the entire town. So I don't think we need to build anything else there. Alright, let's start connecting these up. So start there. We'll do this line first. So let's go all the way out here. Whoops. We are actually supposed to go there, there, there. Then down to this fishery. And then there on the way back. I think that works. Might get a bit busy. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 2 lines here. Because it seems so stupid. It's going to take an age for it to reach the end and come back. So if you work at that, this, wherever this is, it's going to take you like 5 days to get to work. Which seems really dumb. Mainly because that's not the right line. There we go. That's why. So we're going to go there, there. So these again might actually be separate lines as well. Right. Packs. Northallerton 1. I think I spelt Northallerton right without needing to check, which is an achievement. You then are going to come this way, and you are going to go to this one and this one. And then you stop. No. There and there on your way back. You are Pax. Northallerton. No, Northallerton apparently. It's a robot now. Northallerton 2. And then this one. Down to the end here. And then there. And again, you stop there and there on the way back. Northallerton 3. And it would help if I put the Pax in front of it. Come on, Mark. Less mistakes, please. Like so. And then straight up on the way back. Pax. Northallerton 4. And then this one. There we go. Pax. Yeah. Northallerton 5. I'm going to pause the game for a sec because the money is going up considerably. I don't want to have too much money, believe it or not. That is actually a problem in itself. Now, we're going to connect this. So I think what we might do here, because that was supposed to be for that, going up. Sorry, going north. But we could just skip it. That's the great thing with these bus routes, is we can always change them in the future. There we go. You're going to be red because you're going between towns. Yeah. Pax. I'm just going to put Wells. I know this isn't the same Wells as the Wells in Somerset, but I'm just going to put Wells for now. How are we doing for time? 42 minutes. Well, we're basically on the last town in just a second, because we've already done Stroud. So I think we should keep this within the confines of what I like an episode length to be now. Let's put that depot there. That's fine. I need 6 vehicles here. 5 of these. And then, whoops, excuse me, and then 1 of these. Okay. Northallerton 1. Northallerton 2. Northallerton 3. Northallerton 4. Northallerton 5. Northallerton to Wells. And again, it connects up these industries along the way. We're not going to worry about Wells right now. We could connect Wells to Enfield, though. That's a possibility. I'm actually tempted to do that right this second. If I am going to do that, though, let's do it properly. And actually put some other stops in as well. We'll put a couple there. It's a shame that's too far away, isn't it? Even if I built a new road, that's too far away. Same with this one. This one, yeah, same as actually as well. I think we're just going to do this. Which is fine. Actually, what this does is open doors, because now it's possible, without the train, to get from Northallerton to Woking. We haven't got Tewkesbury in that list yet. It's possible that we could connect it up, though. But right now, let's just stick with this. Again, you're going to be red. Packs. Wells to Enfield. Actually, you're Enfield to Wells. Let's try and keep it uniform. Enfiled, apparently. Enfield to Wells. Okie dokie. And we don't actually have a vehicle for you. What do you reckon? I think this. Enfield to Wells. So I think Enfield needs a road vehicle depot anyway, because there's a lot of industries around here. Kind of similar with Wells, actually. Actually, look, Enfield to Wallsend as well. Oh, man. The possibilities now are starting to become quite promising. Let's just whack you down there for now. Sorry, house. Maybe we'll do this some other time, because the railway's going to come through here at some stage as well. Alright, Tamworth. Final one. And then we can start planning out railway stuff. But I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, if that fitted there, that would have been so good, man. Make it fit. This, and it was opposite the house there, so if I do it a bit further along. Yeah, look at that. Lovely. So for Tamworth, there's this food processing plant, there's the mail sorting centre. I think actually that's... I suppose we could connect these up as well via a line. Yeah, it seems rude not to now. I've said it out loud. Again, it's not just for now, it's for when we start running trains too. So, it is worth doing. One of you there. This fella. I'm just going to do these as loops right now, because I don't think there's any industries that we could potentially... No. There was an oil refinery somewhere there, wasn't there? Did I not see one? Maybe up at Kirby? Yeah, Kirby's got one. Yeah, that's a bit of a trek. To bring oil back down here. Not doing that. I'm going to assume you're... Oh, you just... You beauty. That's far better than I thought. Okay, so you're going to come out of here and then circle all of those. We are going to have a separate line. I kind of want a line that sort of swings through the town and then heads out this way. So let's do that. Are you on a really stupid incline? Not quite. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to have a stop there, and then another set of stops. We could put them on this street. I feel like that's quite close, but then we can still... Actually, you work. If I was to put you there, you do serve. So that's good. I think that's it. Maybe we'll just have one more up here. Excuse me. Giving myself hiccups now. Maybe we'll just have this like so. Because this eventually could be on a main road that goes up to Wallsend. Yeah. Okay. Road depot. We could just put that directly opposite. That works too. So let's do this line first. So we'll come down to here, then over to here, then to there, and then to there. Nice. Set you up accordingly. Packs. Tamworth 1. Then we'll do this one. Interesting. Huh. Might have to reroute this slightly. Maybe we'll put the Mill Road. 1 second. It still does it. That's very interesting. Okay. We'll go with it. Packs. Tamworth 2. And then finally, this one, this one, this one. It's probably the least used line of probably everything I've done, in all honesty, but Tamworth 3. I'm just going to check quickly. There's no other towns or anything that we were supposed to connect up. Nope, I don't believe so. So that's all of them. And we'll just get the little ones for this. Tamworth 1, Tamworth 2, Tamworth 3. Excellent. If I was to unpause the game right now, we'd see the fruits of our labour. I'm just going to hold off just for one more second, just to check. We could connect Kirkbymoorside to New Haven, potentially. But I think that is everything done, isn't it? All of the towns, industries, and everything in this local area are connected. So yeah, look. Tamworth. I mean, they're already on here anyway. People were already commuting out to them. The oil well is now... What's that one? That one. So that's good. Oh, there was some more ticking in there. Northallerton. Some of the stuff there. Wells next to the sea. We got 4%. More springing in. Enfield now is connected up. 20% out of, what's that, 10. So, 2 people. Yeah, 2 people. But it's progress. We got more people here as well. Excellent. Tewkesbury. Starting to happen. I put vehicles out on you. Woking. I saw, yeah, the stop in the middle of town there is looking quite popular. That's a lot of people, actually. And then Kirkbymoorside. Lots. Lots and lots and lots. That is incredibly encouraging to see. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It's a unique way of doing things, I'll admit. But when it all works, it works quite well, I find. The fact we've got 6 bus lines coming out of this is insane. Northallerton must have a lot of destinations then. Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet. And that takes us up to just less than an hour. There's always one. Every time I record these episodes, there's always one that just sneaks over the 45 minutes that I prefer. But yeah, it is what it is. We're ready for trains. Next episode, we're going to completely redo our passenger train network and start running express trains to Stroud, local trains to Stroud as well, amongst regional and all other sorts of things. We're going to come up with a plan. I'm going to come up with a plan. Someone's going to come up with a plan. And then we're going to try and stick to that plan. And replicate that philosophy across the rest of the map as well. But for now, folks, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you're enjoying the series so far. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. There is a hype feature on YouTube. I have no idea how it works. But if you do, please feel free to use it on the channel. It really helps out. Helps the channel grow, helps it feature higher in recommendations and all that good stuff. So if you are able to use that feature, please do. Besides that, if you've got any ideas for future episodes, feel free to drop them down below in the comments section. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If I've done my maths correct, we've got 2 more episodes this month. 1 more episode this month. Hang on. I'm struggling to count now. 1 more episode this month. And then we're done for March, which is incredibly exciting as well. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week, whatever it might be. And until next time, I'll see you soon.